Hello guys, welcome back to another video. So, today we're going to carry on with the snow riding like we have been over the past few months. And oh, this is actually the last day we're bringing out Snow Angel, I believe? Yeah, I think so. I think I'm right. Anyway, hello, hi, welcome. So yeah, we're back. Today I'm going to tell you the unicorn story. Now, I think I have said this in a live stream once, but we're going to repeat it, but we're going to start training. No, we're not even close to a reward. Okay. We will just take a sneaky look at what missions we get. Corrupt horse of whatever the rest. Okay, pretty easy ones. Right, let's do Dodge the Lightning. So, yeah. Do I have anything to update you on? No, we went out and looked at the stars yesterday. Like I had mentioned, apparently it's supposed to be better tonight. Sadly, oh no, I saw two. I saw two shooting stars, shooting dust, shooting thingamabobbies. And sadly, my sister and my mum didn't see it this time, but you know, it's whatever. And what else? That's kind of it. That's the only thing that's happened. Actually, my cousin did buy a chocolate fudge cake, and it's my favourite chocolate fudge cake. So now I'm like eating chocolate fudge cake like for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, because why wouldn't I? So yesterday I asked you guys if you could see anything in the world, whether it was real or not, what would it be? And I said that I've already seen a unicorn. So I will tell you the unicorn story. So, when I was about 7, 8 maybe, we were going down to a shop. It was a 24-hour shop, and I remember when my dad was driving, my mum was in the passenger seat, and I was in the back of the car. And I remember having my head against the window, so honestly this could have been okay, we did it. That was really easy. So yes, I was in the back of the car. And we were driving past, like, we were driving down a road, and there was trees all along us. And, like, behind those trees, there was fields. Now, I remember distinctly looking through the trees and seeing what at first I thought was a horse. And I was like, oh, a horse. You know, most kids like animals. It's a simple thing. But this wasn't a normal horse. Oh, no. This was a black horse. I remember it being black. It had a white mane and tail. It also, it's kind of one of the reasons I like Shires, because I remember the feathering on its feet were white as well, but at this point I didn't know what feathering was. And I remember it almost felt like time slowed down, and I remember getting a good glimpse of this horse, or unicorn. I remember seeing its glowing white mane and tail, and feathering on its feet. It was jet black. I remember its eyes were like a blue, and obviously it had a glowing unicorn horn. So yeah, I felt like it was 20 minutes that I was staring at this horse unicorn. It was about 30 seconds, and yeah, it was stood in front of a fence, and I remember the fence. I remember everything. I remember it so detailedly. I don't know what the word that I'm trying to think of. My brain isn't working right now. So yeah, I remember it completely, and I freaked out and told my mom and my dad, and they were like, yeah, of course, you know, yeah, of course you did. Of course you saw that, you know. Kids make up stories. But for the last, like, I don't know, how old was I? 8. So probably 16 years? 16 years I have told this story to people. Oh, by the way, I did, like, change my hair a little. Anyway. Yeah. Oh, level 8. So, yeah. For the last 16-ish years... How old am I? I don't even know how old I am. So, for the last, like, yeah, however long, I've been telling people this story. And my mum has said, no matter how many times I have told this story, or, you know, described it to people from when I was younger to, obviously, when I was older, I have never changed one detail about it. And that's what, like, it's kind of shocking to my mom, because you think, like, kids, you know, they make up stories, and then sometimes they might change the story a little bit. You know, kids have a really vivid imagination. But my mom is one of those people where she doesn't believe in anything. Like, she's not really, like, a ghost person or a paranormal person. But she was like, you definitely must have saw something, whether it was just a horse. And there was never any horses there, because, you know, kids remember where, like, animals are and stuff. So, yeah, it was one of those things. And I just had no idea what it was. So then, obviously after that, I had an actual fear of unicorns. You're probably thinking, what do you mean? Like, unicorns signify like purity and happiness and something. I was terrified of them, okay? I had this fear that anytime I opened my window, anytime I slept with my window open, the unicorns were going to come and take me. And it was a fear that stuck with me until now. Like, I can't sleep with the window open. It could be boiling hot in my house, in my room, and I will still have the windows closed because the unicorns, it's just a thing that has to happen. I'm sorry. I am a very, very strange person. So, yeah, that's my unicorn story. I saw one when I was like 8, and I kind of have childhood fear. You know, like, childhood fear. You know how, like, most kids have, like, childhood fears of, like, the dark, or clowns, or mascots, or balloons. Mine was unicorns. So, yeah. There's also a running joke now that anytime there's a unicorn, like, when my sister was younger, she really liked unicorns. So every time my mum would buy her a unicorn, she'd be like, don't be scared, Alex. It got really annoying after a while. So yeah, that was that. And then, not really like a thingy story, but it's linked to horses and as we're telling stories. When I was about 11 or 12, I used to go horse riding. And I had gone like a couple of times. Everything was fine and dandy. I was on a black horse. It was, you know, all good, all fine. Everything seemed great. It was a learning horse. So I was like, obviously not doing anything crazy. I was like, however old I was. And I remember the next time I went, I had been told that the horse that I was normally riding it either had a lesson or something had happened and it needed rest. So they were like, but we have a grey horse that you can ride. It's pretty much got the same temperament. Obviously, you'll have someone there with you, so you're not going to be like left alone with a horse that you don't know the temperament of and all that. So, and we were only doing like trotting around a paddock. It wasn't anything like crazy. So, I was obviously being taught how to like take care of the horse. So I remember grooming it, and I remember for some reason I broke out in my whole face basically swelled. Basically my face got really swollen and my hands were swollen and everything. And I don't know if this is linked, but like just before I did want to see a horse, so I leant on an electric fence like this, and I burned all my chest. That was interesting. Obviously it's not like great. Oh, okay, we'll do this. Obviously it's not like a crazy electric current, but like as a child probably didn't help, and it was like right on my heart. So I had this allergic reaction to whatever, but nobody told me that you can't be allergic to a colour of a horse. So I'm pretty sure it was either a product or like the shampoo or pollen. I honestly cannot tell. Where am I even going? Oh, all the way down there. Alright, so let's go to New Hill. Yeah, so for about 7 years, I would tell people who were equestrians and who had been around horses that I was allergic to grey horses. Not once did someone go, that's not really a thing that can happen. You know, you can't just be allergic to a colour of a horse. Maybe different hair types, but like, not a colour of a horse. And I believe it was the same hair type. I don't even know if there is different hair types in horses, right? I don't know. But yeah, I had told people for the longest time that I was allergic to grey horses. No one corrected me. I probably look like an actual idiot because I'm sat there going like, yeah, I saw a unicorn when I was 8 and I'm allergic to grey horses. So, yeah, that was the thing. I even went to do riding again, and I told the person who was like, she was like, what have you done before? And I was like, I haven't done much, like, blah, 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 blah. I left because I was allergic to grey horses. She was like, what do you mean you're allergic to grey horses? And I obviously told her the story, and she was like, yeah, okay, that sounds right. Yeah, that sounds... No. Unless you can be allergic to a colour of a horse, but, like, I honestly don't think you can be. Because, like, you don't hear people who are like, oh, yeah, I'm allergic to... I'm trying to think of, like, a dog colour. Blue dogs. You know. Oh, we're chasing the horse. Right, okay. Oh, wow, this one is fast. Nope. Okay, no. I just want to go back to telling my stories. So yeah, if you have any weird, like, stories related to horses or unicorn... Wow, this one is really fast. Okay, now I can see what you guys were saying. Yeah, this one is extremely fast. Go! Oh my god! Okay. Okay, why is this one so fast? I'm wearing full tack. We are on a level 8 horse, but, like, again, it would be stupid if you... Oh my god. If you can't do this on, like, lower level horses, because you get good experience. Why would I want to, like, waste that daily experience? Horse, you better not run near that Shadow Seeker. I know you're, like, corrupting everything. Wait, which way are you going? 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 Okay. Away from the water. Horsey. Come back. Yeah. So today's question is, do you have any weird horse stories? Have you ever been allergic to, like, a colour of a horse? Or, I don't know, colour of a cat? I honestly couldn't tell you. I believe you can be allergic to different fur types or hair types, right? I think that's what it is. But, I don't know. Yeah, do you have any weird stories? Let me know. Horse? Why? No, horse! That was a really sharp turn. What was... Oh my god, I'm stuck. Go! Go! Oh, we have 2 minutes left to do this. Oh, we so got this. Ooh, what is this plant? Horsey. Come here. Why is there mushrooms? Come on. Good, horsey. Yes. Let's do this. So yeah. The unicorn story is why I don't like unicorns. I'm okay with them now. Why is my llama down? Oh, did I miss the booty jiggle? Oh, that was like the best part of the mission. But we did it, yay. So yeah, that's why I have a weird fear with unicorns, and I have a fascination with shires, because I'm pretty sure the unicorn I saw was a unicorn shire, and if unicorns were real, which they are, but if they were real in my books, they'd be modeled after the shire, because why wouldn't they be? But anyway, I think that's it for today. I rambled through that way too quickly. Alright, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this little story time, and maybe I'll tell you some more stories from my childhood, because I was a very, very weird child. Like, my mom sometimes questioned how I got this far in life, because she was like, you probably could have killed yourself by doing stupid things. So yeah, maybe I'll do that. But today's question is the question I asked, and it will also be, what if unicorns were real, what horse breed would they be based on? Mine would be based on shires, because we love them. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Definitely make sure you hit that subscribe button, stay up to date with all of our adventures here on the channel, and I will see you crazy cats in my next video. Cats. Is that the word I tried to say? I don't know. I'm gonna see you later. Goodbye.